Everybody who said they love God, listen up. Do y'all believe in the Holy Bible? Watch this. 1 John 5 verse 3.
The book of 1 John chapter 5 verse 3. For this is the love of God.
Because we can all have our own opinions of what we think God means, but at the end of the day, what the Bible say go, right? Y'all agree? So the Bible is about to tell us how we know that we love God. Go ahead.
For this is the love of God, that we keep His commandments.
That we what?
That we keep His commandments.
So if I pray 10 times a day, do that prove that I love God? You sure? Okay. What if I go and sing gospel songs all day? Do that prove that I love God? Read again.
For this is the love of God.
Listen, this is the love of God. This is how you know that you love God. If you what?
That we keep His commandments.
If you keep His commandments. If you obey what the Bible says. That's how you know you love God. A lot of us was raised in the Christian church. All we thought we had to do was say that we believe in white Jesus and go to church every night and we saved. But that ain't what the Bible says. The Bible said He gave us laws, statutes, and commandments, and if you love Him, you're gonna obey them. That's how you show that you love God. So, for example, the brother read it earlier. Thou shalt not commit adultery. That means unless you marry, you should not be having sex, and if you marry, you can't have sex with nobody else outside your wife. If you love God, you're going to abide by that, right? Right? Okay. So if you say you love God, but you sleep out of what you have sex outside of marriage, right? What's really your God?
Bring it out.
Because that's the problem with the black man today. The problem with the black man today, we worship coochie. We don't worship the Most High God. You know how many men die? How many men get put to death behind a piece of vagina? But we don't got no zeal for it. We don't even read the Bible. You understand? You can't name me 5 prophets off the top of your head. And them your forefathers. But when it comes to vagina, we lose our damn mind. You understand? So we gotta relearn everything that we was taught in the Christian church. We was taught lies. The Bible says loud and clear, if you love God, you gonna keep His commandments. Read on.
For this is the love of God, that we keep His commandments, and His commandments are not grievous.
And guess what? His commandments are not grievous. What does that mean? If something grieves you, what does that mean? If something grieves you, it bugs you. What else? If something is grieving me, young brother, if something is grieving me, what does that mean? I mean, like, I don't want to do that. That's too hard for me to let go. That's too hard for me to stop. I got too many hoes to stop fornicating. You understand? I got too much weed. I got too much to stop. I do this every day. Guess what? If you love God, it ain't hard.
That's right.
You ain't gonna feel like that. Oh, God said not to do that. God said be sober. But I love God. I love my Creator, the one that got the power to destroy my soul. Destroy your soul. Your soul belongs to God, but if you disobey God, He will destroy your soul. So if you love God, you're going to do what He say, and it ain't going to be no problem about it. Now, I'm going to show you the problem with this generation. And when I say this generation, I'm saying all of us that's walking the earth, because you fall into this as well, my older brother. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. Y'all listen good, because guess what? Who in office right now? Trump. Y'all know Trump, right? What's some of the stuff Trump doing?
He making new laws.
Making new laws. Guess what? He's implementing things called tariffs on other countries.
That's right.
You understand? He's making agreements and making deals and disagreements as well that's upsetting other countries. These other countries, guess what the other countries got? They got nuclear bombs.
Right.
They got missiles. You know how America been sending troops out to all these other countries and dropping bombs, but we ain't had that over here yet?
Right.
That's why God put Trump in office.
That's right.
That's right.
He gonna provoke the spirits of these other nations to go on and do it.
Right.
You understand? What does that mean, young brothers? We living in the last days.
That's right.
So let me show you something. Read what you got.
The book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3, verse 1. I know also that in the last days.
In the what?
In the last days.
That's what we living in right now. In the last days,
Perilous times shall come.
perilous. That ain't a regular black person word, right? What does perilous mean? The word peril means danger.
Right.
God said in the last days, it's going to be dangerous times. You walking up and down Loyola right now, you can come across somebody you think it's a female. You think it's a female. Whole time they got some swinging there.
Right.
That's dangerous, ain't it? You understand? Guess what? I believe in New Orleans, Louisiana, 3 out of every 4 females that's actually female that you do come across, they got something going on down there.
Right.
That's dangerous, huh? That's real dangerous.
Wake them up.
Guess what else? It's one thing that we in poverty, right? When you're in poverty, you ain't got nothing. You gotta basically be a criminal to survive.
Right.
But the crazy thing about it is 9, 10, 11-year-olds that's poor, that ain't got nothing.
Right.
But somehow, they got access to guns.
Right.
And not just regular guns either, but the jump with the button. The brrr. Imagine a 9-year-old. You understand? You think he coming up asking for some candy. He like, nah, I need everything on you.
Right.
If you be like, man, get out of here. You a little kid. He blow you down. That's the times that we living in right now. Dangerous times. Watch this. Go ahead.
This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own self.
Right. Men only care about themselves. We live in a very self-centered, selfish generation.
Right.
That's what social media all about. Clout. Everybody clout chasing.
Right.
Everybody want to be that guy. And the sad part about it is, in this age, because about 20, 30 years ago, it was about who had the money.
Right.
It was about, who had the jewelry and the cars and all of that. But now, it's about bodies.
Right.
It's about bodies. To be somebody, you gotta have a body.
Right.
That's a nightmare. Cause you never know who. You understand? It could be for no reason, just cause they want a name. They'll take you up out this earth. You understand? That's dangerous times. Go ahead.
For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents,
Meaning a lot of badass kids. Go ahead.
unthankful, unholy, without natural affection.
Right. That's why a lot of people, not only do they go the other way, but they'll swing multiple ways.
Damn.
Think about D. Wade's son. Think about how confusing this is, right? He's, a homosexual per se. He said he want to get surgery to remove his whatever, right? But he gets with a white person that is actually a female, but they want to be a boy. So he's a boy with a girl, but he gay, so the girl that he with want to be a boy and he want to be a girl. What the hell going on? That's without natural affection. You understand? That's the times that we living in.
Right.
Come on.
Truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce,
Fierce, savages, monsters.
Right.
Go ahead.
despisers of those that are good, traitors, hating, high-minded, lovers of pleasure.
Here go the point right here. Lovers of pleasure. Remember, you said you struggle with stopping and smoking weed, right? Why? What is that to you? That is a pleasure. That's something that pleases you, right? Just like the vagina, right? God said in this generation, in the last days, we're dealing with a whole bunch of people that are lovers of pleasures. Read,
more than lovers of God.
more than lovers of God. Because 9 times out of 10, you ask anybody, do they love God? They won't hesitate. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I do. Well, to love God is to keep his commandments.
That's right.
He said you can't keep smoking weed. He said you can't keep smashing hoes.
Right.
Well, I don't know. So what does that mean? If you love weed more than you love God, what is your actual God?
What's the nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, His word,